The travelling scholarships are designed to enable authors to travel and engage with other writers abroad. Started in 1944 by the anonymous founder of the Trust, they're the second most long-standing prize in the Authors' Awards, and previous recipients include Lem Sissay, Amia McBride, Faye Weldon, and Dylan Thomas.
We're excited to celebrate the recipients of the 2020 Travelling Scholarships. Our judges this year selected 5 winners, each receiving £1,600. Congratulations to Luke Brown. Luke grew up in a former fishing town on the coast of Lancashire. He works as a book editor and is a lecturer at the Centre for New Writing at the University of Manchester. He writes regularly for the Financial Times and sometimes for The Guardian, TLS, London Review of Books and New Statesman. His debut novel, My Biggest Lie, was published in 2014 and his fiction has appeared in the White Review.
Hello, I'm Luke Brown, and I want to say thank you to the judges for the award of my travelling scholarship and for the recognition that I need to get out more. It's true, I do, and I look forward to the day when I can. Thank you also to my publisher, Andover Stories. Thank you to you all.
Our second travelling scholarship goes to poet, playwright and designer Inua Elams. Born in Nigeria, Inua is a cross-art form practitioner, a poet, playwright and performer, graphic artist and designer and founder of the Midnight Run, an international arts-filled nighttime, playful urban walking experience. He is a Complete Works Poet alumni and a designer at White Space Creative Agency. Across his work, identity, displacement and destiny are reoccurring themes in which he also tries to mix the old with the new, traditional African storytelling with contemporary poetry, pencil with pixel, texture with vector images. His poetry is published by Flipped Eye, Akashic, 9 Arches and several plays by Oberon.
My name is Inua Elams and I'm really honoured to be one of the recipients of the 2020 Travelling Scholarships. As an immigrant, travelling has meant the world to me. As a nomad or a descendant of a North African tribe of which nomadic traditions is within your bones, traveling became and has become and remains really important to the kind of work that I create. Because of the global lockdowns now, I can't travel, which means that I'm going to have to discover other ways of researching the plays or the stories that I'm trying to write that happen in other countries. So the scholarship will really help me achieve that. I'm really honored for this. Thank you to the Society of Authors for bestowing this award on me. Thank you.
Our next travelling scholarship goes to Georgina Norton. Georgina is a 20-something-year-old author, journalist and travel writer. A former Guardian weekend family columnist, her first book, Raceless, is a memoir and analysis of racial identity to be released in February 2021 with Sphere UK and HarperCollins US. Her second book, A Travel Guide for Young Black Women, is also due out in 2021 with Hardy Grant. Georgina's writing and speaking has been featured in The Independent, Sky News, Ref29, Stylist, BBC Newsnight, Travel and Leisure, Vice, Suitcase and Time Out London.
Thank you very much to the Society of Authors for awarding me one of this year's travel funds. As someone with 2 books out next year, one of which was written abroad and the other which is actually a travel guide, money like this really makes it so much easier for me to find somewhere peaceful and inspiring to do my work. And it's really such a privilege to be able to do that, and even more of a privilege to receive grant money to help. So thank you again so much to everyone that nominated me, and thank you from me and my new dog Jasper. Do you want to say thanks? Yeah, he's really grateful, thank you.
The fourth travelling scholarship of 2020 goes to Neil Rawlinson. Neil has published 4 collections of poetry with Jonathan Cape. His most recent book, Talking Dead, was shortlisted for the Costa Poetry Prize. He won the National Poetry Competition in 1997 and was a 2005 recipient of a Chumley Award for Poetry.
Thank you to everybody at the Society of Authors for this award, which is a travel fellowship. And it's an odd time to be thinking about travel right now when we're all in lockdown, but soon we'll come out the other side and then I can get on my bike and I can do some more travelling and do some more writing. But in the meantime, thank you very much indeed, once again, to everybody at the Society of Authors for this vote of confidence and this generous award. Thank you very much indeed.
Our fifth and final 2020 Travelling Scholarship goes to Adif Suif. Adif is the author of the Booker shortlisted The Map of Love. Her account of the Egyptian Revolution of 2011, Cairo, A City Transformed, came out in January 2014. Her collection of essays, Mesoterra, 2004, has been influential, and her articles for The Guardian in the UK are published in the European and American press. From 2011 to 2015, she wrote for Al Shurouk in Egypt. In 2007, Adaf co-founded the Palestine Festival of Literature, which takes place annually in occupied Palestine.
A big thank you to the Royal Society of Authors for the Travelling Scholarship. It was as welcome as it was unexpected. And once the pandemic is over, we hope, and travel restrictions are gone, it'll make a big difference. Thank you.